Hi, everybody. This is the Shot Clock. I'm Mark. This is Greg.
Yo.
And let's start the clock. Thursday is the NBA draft, and we have dissected this to death. We've talked about heights and weights and experience and all of that. But one thing we really haven't talked about a lot is what happens above the neckline.
Yeah, which to me, that's the absolute most important part of it, right? How confident is a guy, how resilient is a guy, how competitive is a guy, how much does he love to do the thing that you're asking him to do? Where would there be anywhere he'd rather be other than a basketball court? There's a lot of different ways to talk about the intangibles, but for me, there's nothing more important. Take a look at previous drafts, right? Devin Booker. If you were to draft that draft over, Devin Booker certainly would go higher than he's gone. He'd certainly go higher than the kid from Croatia. He'd certainly go higher than the guy who Utah picked one slot ahead of him, higher than probably Emmanuel Mudiay and a whole bunch of other guys, right? Isaiah Thomas's draft, he was picked last, right? So there's always, and I mean always, a guy who comes from out of nowhere because he's got something up top that you had not quantified and you had not measured properly. You got to focus on that stuff or you're making a big mistake.
Is there anybody that jumps out of you in this draft of some of the big names at the top of the draft that really kind of fits that mold or fits that pattern?
Yeah, so the stuff that I've read leads me to believe De'Aaron Fox is particularly competitive, and he shines brightly in large moments, big moments. When everybody's focused, he also is focused. And I think that he's one of the guys that I haven't heard a lot about him, and I think we ought to have heard more about him.
The NBA is almost on the clock, but we're out of time on the Shot Clock. So have a great day, everybody.